So this is my, God, I've lost count how many times I've had to record this video. I am trying to find a pocket of energy where I can actually share with you guys about the Lionsgate portal. And I've been waiting and waiting. We're now on Friday and I thought, oh, I feel better tomorrow. And I'm like, no, I'm still processing and upgrading. And I usually don't do videos unless my frequency is good. It's not at its highest, I'll admit, but the information I want to share with you, because we're right in the eye of the storm at the moment, is really important. So forgive me if I kind of zone out and I stare to the left of my screen and then I come back online. That might happen because I'm a bit like that at the moment, hence why this is the 20 millionth time of me trying to record this video. So, the Lionsgate Portal. It opened on the 26th of July, which was last week Sunday. It peaks and culminates on the 8th of August, and it closes on the 12th. Now, what is it all about? The Lionsgate Portal is always the same time every single year. We always come to this gateway, and it's about next level. It's about upgrading to the next level of mastery. It's about your creativity. It's about finding your lion's roar. It's about strength and just power. It's about connecting with the energies of Egypt, because you have Sekhmet, who is the lion goddess of healing and transformation. And the actual universal law that we work with to do with the high heart, because that's the chakra we work with the lion's gate. She's the lion goddess, and she works with transformation of fire through her belly. But the eighth dimensional universal law is also the universal law of transmutation. So there's all these correlations and crossovers, and there's an awful lot of tools that we can use with the Lion's Gate, which is why I really, really wanted to get this information out there, because I think that you're not gonna avoid feeling pretty rubbish because you're purging all this junk. You're not gonna avoid the process, but you might be able to navigate it like the true master and creator you really are, rather than sitting in the corner rocking backwards and forwards with snot running down your lip and tears just pouring out your eyes. That's the difference. Do you know what I mean? So as you can see, and the energies are powerful, and even today I'm still moving through my layers, and this is all about the upgrade in the physical body. So what you can possibly feel right now is pains that you never had before are going to be on fleek. Shoulders, neck and shoulders. Remember, when the energy comes through, you're always going to get neck and shoulder pain. I always get powerful pain between my shoulder blades here, which is the other side of my heart center. Why? Because next level of mastery and upgrades ultimately means for all of us that your heart is being stretched and open to be able to open to more. That is the way. We are all working towards our divine masculine and feminine union within. That is the work. That is the pathway. And the only way we're going to do that is by opening this portal, this chakra, which is your heart chakra. All that is in there. So there's a lot going on. So with these upgrades, you're obviously going to feel the mental body and your emotional body and your energetic body, and you're going to, and this is your messenger, your physical body. So if there's negative stuff to be purged from here, your physical body is the one who's actually going to take it out, so it's got a whole system, so if stuff's got to come out, it's got to come through here and it's got to come out of you. And that might be in tiredness, irritability, excuse me. Don't forget that when you purge things, you've got to feel them. So if you're feeling less than or useless or, fearful about stuff, or not confident about something, or just wanting to go and run and hide, that's not the truth. That's what you're getting rid of, because to be in that next level of mastery, that can't live there. Okay, so understand what exactly is going on. And you're going to be like this, peaks and troughs all the way through. Just to share with you how powerful the Lionsgate portal is. 2 instances. I went to Egypt last week, lost track of time now, last year, you see, last year in June. And I had a very, very powerful experience in the Great Pyramid, and that, out of all the temples, that's my place. And I kind of had a projectile vomit, and my soul started to leave my body, and it was all just like, past life memory. I walked in there and I had a massive remembrance, as well as a purge, as well as an upgrade, and all of the above. So that was in the June. Then flash forward to, I'm not lying, this is the God's honest truth, August the 8th, which is the peak and the culmination of the Lionsgate portal last year. And here I stand in the kitchen with my cup of tea, talking to my husband, who asked me, "So, my love, just talk me through what actually happened in the Great Pyramid that day." And we were just chatting, and I started to talk through it, and then I went back into this panic attack. And then the next thing I know, I'm on the floor, wailing, going backwards and forwards, rocking, screaming, "What happened in the pyramid? What happened in the pyramid?" That was an involuntary past life regression on the Lion's Gate, okay? That stuff don't usually happen to me, but my kitchen floor will tell you that it does. So that was powerful. And I was just like, you know, these gates just get more and more and more amped each and every year because we're getting more and more amped. We're getting more and more powerful. So we're getting deeper and deeper and deeper in the junk that we're going to get rid of. So it's a good thing, but you've got to go through the dark to get to the light, right? And then another one, 2015, on the 26th of July, when the Lionsgate Portal opened on 2015, a lion called Cecil, who was the figurehead of Africa. He was such a well-known lion. He was killed. He was lured out of a protected area. It was like completely illegal, all the rest of it. Anyway, he was killed on the 26th of July on the opening of the Lionsgate Portal. This erupted the world into shock horror. Everybody went nuts. But what it did is it put canned hunting, illegal hunting, on the map to show what was really going on. So Cecil gave his life on the Lionsgate opening to wake up the rest of the world. So what I'm saying is don't belittle your experiences that you may be having now. Don't think that, I just need to shake it off and get back on the game. No, because if those two things, and there's probably more that other people could share, happens on the Lionsgate Portal, no, it is powerful AF. And with it being so powerful, you need to be loving towards yourself, and you need to slow yourself right down to be able to integrate the energy that is coming through you and what it is that you're letting go of. Because if you're busying yourself and all that, it's just going to be rough on you. And you're just going to make it worse, because the bottom line is the purge is going to happen regardless. You ain't going to slow that down, love. It's going to happen. So help it, assist it, help your body. And even though you say, "But I can't, I've got to work." Well, you know what? I had work all of this week and I've had to cancel. Even today, I'm literally going to go and get back in my bed because I'm broken. I'm a go-go type A kind of person. I don't cancel days. This week, I have had more fluidity in saying to people, "Sorry, I can't do today. I have to do me." That's worked for me very well. It's passed through quicker. Whereas before, put me on the back burner, keep going. The fact that I haven't done videos is me honoring, because I need to honor myself. That's the big word here, guys, honor. And that is the only pathway to the good stuff. Love and honor yourself, and you're going to feel a lot of opening in the heart. And it's like I posted the other day with the Magdalene energies, which I work very closely with. You know, the sisterhood was saying, you know, just as we say, open your heart, and you're like, "God, I can't stretch open anymore," and you're on your knees, they're going to say, "Open some more." So there is some work actually required on your side, but not in the way you think it is, which is get out there and do 12 hours of work and, you know, make money. No, that's not what this is about. Work is like from the internal standpoint. So, you know, this is what's really going to cook your pip and kind of like, going to say, "Marie, how's that going to work?" Trust me, it does. The stuff that you don't understand from spirit is actually the golden key. It does work. The stuff that makes sense to you is the shit that don't work. That's the new normal, okay? So by being still and sitting and maybe going lying on the sofa or taking the time out or just being still and just meditating, listening, slowing everything right down, that is where you get everything done. It sounds completely back to front and upside down, but I promise you that is where you get things done. No more are you going to rush, hurry, and expect to have the optimal result, because that's old paradigm. You can carry on with that. That's absolutely fine, but that's pre-Lionsgate stuff. You're going to come out on the 12th of August if you choose, because there's a choice. If you choose to work with the energies, you can come out into a place which is absolutely brand new, but you have to be present on that journey. You have to work with your bodies. You have to work with your higher self. You have to work with the physical, mental, emotional, energetic. You got to work with your guides. You've all got to be working. I mean, like, ain't no one got time. Imagine a dog walker walking 5 dogs in each hand. One wants to go backwards, one wants to go there. It's going to be it's a snot show. You want all your dogs It's a really weird analogy, but you want all your dogs working together and you're all moving in the right direction. Otherwise, it's absolute chaos. And guess what? You just get tangled up in dodleys and you probably end up falling down on the pavement and hurting yourself and disaster. Maybe a car will drive over you. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what the energies are of you going out and working. So be really mindful of this. And maybe it doesn't get as far as you kind of like taking the day off, but if it's in your awareness and I've seed planted, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So here is now the tools, and I'm just going to list it because I've tried to do this video many, many times, and every time I try and explain it, I kind of just end up waffling. So I'm going to try and just list it as briefly as possible so it is of some benefit to you, because I'm working on half a brain cell right now, so please bear with me. So number 8 is very powerful for the gateway. So you might have been seeing 8s all over the place, that's a great thing. So the 8th of the 8th, that's the Lion's Gate peak, okay? Otherwise known as the 888 gateway, all right? 8 is also a number for abundance. If you turn the 8 on the side, it's an infinity symbol. So just before I get to the infinity, let's talk about the chakra that we work with. The chakra is the 8th dimension. This is the high heart chakra. Every single year, the Lion's Gate works with the high heart chakra. That's a given. It works with the 8th dimension because this is the access to your 8th dimension. The 8th dimension is connected to the universal law of transmutation. Okay, so that's what we're working with. Why? Because we're being upgraded. We're going on to the next level of mastery. So to do that, we need to be able to transmute a whole lot of shit. So the 8th dimension, universal law of transmutation, you need that tool, violet flame. Awesome. You with me? So then we also work with Sekhmet on this Lion's Gate portal, because the connection with the Lion's Gate is very much to do with Egypt, and obviously Sekhmet, because she is the powerful lioness, god of healing, but transmutation. She transmutes through the fire in her belly. Okay, that's fire. Okay, so transmutation, Sekhmet, transmutation, violet flame, burning, and it's a powerful energy. We want to get rid of all of that. So that's that. Sidestepping now to Egypt. So the monument, because it's not a temple, I'm going to call it the being, because the Sphinx is a being. It really, really is. Before it was a human head on a lion's body, it was actually a lion, okay? So I'm going to call it a being. So we work with the Great Sphinx in Egypt in all of these times of Lion Gate energy. And the way we work with that Great Pyramid is we work with the infinity symbol. So here's the infinity symbol. Infinity symbol meaning there is no separation, there is no end. So when we want to receive transmission from the Great Sphinx, we stand before it and we run the energy like so. And that's how we receive the codes and the information, the guidance from the Great Sphinx. Now at the Great Sphinx, between its paw, there is a big tablet between the paws, and it's got lots of ancient scripture there. Now between the paws, there are 2 white lions called the Akeru brothers, and they stand back to back. So one's facing that way, one's facing that way. And that is the entry to a Stargate portal to the cosmos. And they guard that portal, and they guard it for you. And the reason they stand back to back, these white lions, is to show you that no matter what, you have your back covered. You are protected no matter what. Now, I believe, in light of all of this information, that Stargate portal is this. That's what I think. And I believe that when we work with the infinity symbol, we run the energy and the cross section comes through the figure 8, through the high heart. That's just something that just came to me. So play with it. Play with these energies. So, for example, if you wanted to work with these energies, you would connect with the Great Sphinx. You would connect and honor the white lions, the Akeru brothers, and you would travel into that portal that they guard, okay, with their permission, which effectively would be into you. this way. And then when you go into that, you want to transmute all the energies, and you want to call to be in your highest timeline, your highest vibration. You want to call to go into your next level of mastery with ease and grace. And that is when you're going to call in the violet flame, clear what is not of wholeness, and you're going to just go in there, journey into that portal, see what your 8th dimension has for you. What does it look like? What messages do you get? So the divine qualities that go with the universal law of transmutation on my pad now are creations in alignment with all, or acceptance of core power. That's a big one, because if we accept our core power, there is nothing else, right? Responsibility and self-worth. So with more power comes more responsibility. So in a way, you've got to ask yourself, are you ready for this next level of mastery? Are you ready to go up to that next level? Are you ready to leave behind the story that has defined you for so many eons? Are you ready to activate your inner white lion, your Sekhmet frequency? Because they're all within you. But know when you invoke and you activate these powerful beings, be responsible in your energy to be able to hold what you're calling in. So you have to be ready. And I've learned that a lot over the years. Mindlessly just calling in energies and that. No, be responsible. You're a powerful creator. So what you call in, you know, or call up rather, because they're within you. You've got to be mindful of how you work with them, because Sekhmet is a very powerful energy as well. She will burn everything and everyone out of your space that you do not need. However, she will also go on to actually burn everything down because she's a powerhouse. So I really, really, really encourage you to be mindful of when you call these energies through and be responsible, because you've got to be responsible for yourself. That is the next level of mastery. So when you've done your journey through your 8th dimension, then when you come out, always give thanks. Always honor the Great Sphinx. And, you know, the Great Sphinx is an earth altar. So the way I work is I always say to people, you know, when you go to the altar, what do you want to put down that no longer serves you? And what is it that you want to pick up and walk away with and continue to work with? So this is a massive, massive, powerful time of transmutation. Huge time of transmutation. And you're going to go through it like so over the next few weeks, days, because it closes on the 12th of August. So be mindful on your journey. Know exactly, that where you are is exactly where you need to be. Be loving to yourself and be prepared to let go of what is showing itself to you that needs to go. I'm just really, really happy that I've managed to complete this video. So happy. So I will do another one when I'm in better energy, but I just wanted to get this out to everybody that if you are feeling funky and things are going down, it's for a reason and it's for a good reason. Anyway, from me to you, so much love. And yeah, keep on tracking. But this is golden, powerful, exciting times.